Hi, I'm Yaman. I'm originally Jordanian and Palestinian. I moved to the UK when I was 10.
Hello, my name is Michael. I originally from Hong Kong, and I moved to the UK when I was 11. I agree.
Staying. Okay.
Why do you stay in the middle?
Because I think from a people perspective, it is very welcoming. Like most of the people that I met when I came, like students and whatnot, they're very nice. But from from a rules perspective, or like when you're going into the actual country in the first place, they're very, very strict and like scary. I was really scared when I came. What about you?
The same thing as you, like the area, the people, I feel welcome. Like I got friends, everyone is like nice to me. There's a little bit like racism, a bit of it, like around the place, but that's why I didn't like strongly agree. Because when I moved here, didn't really find it difficult to get into the country. So yeah. Yeah, strongly agree.
So, what's your feeling?
Well, I feel like if you compare UK to basically 90% of the world, it's quite chill. Like, yeah, it's just chill. It's calm.
mean, I don't know about you, but when I was in school back in Jordan,
Yeah.
this was like a while ago, but still, if you came late to lessons like 3 times a row in a week, we didn't have detention. You'd have to sit down and put your feet up, and then they'd have like a bamboo stick basically. And,
What?
yeah, and they'd hit you with the bamboo stick. And to be honest, I think it worked. Me personally, maybe because I experienced it works, but it definitely taught me not to be late. Is it that strict?
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We didn't get hit because it's illegal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was stand at the back of the class, or if we have like assembly, yeah, I just stand in front of like everyone, so everyone know I'm late.
Oh no, you had to wait. Like the whole assembly, you had to stand.
Yeah, I had to stand for the whole time.
Yeah, that's not.
It's a long day, I can't lie. But also, to be fair, I'll say in the lesson as well, like we got a lot of homework back in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
We got like 10 homework for the weekend. It's mad. And like we got at least like 2-3 homework every day. So
yeah, my bag used to be heavy. I don't even have homework anymore. So yeah, definitely much less strict.
And in here we don't even have a bag.
Yeah.
I just come to school with nothing.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Smart.
Oh.
UK. Like the whole of the UK. I'm gonna say agree though.
Yeah, I'll say agree as well.
What do you think?
Because I don't know, like I didn't really personally experience some unsafe situation, I would say. Because like I didn't, but there is times where I look in the news where knife crime is going crazy. I literally like I would feel scared a bit going on the street, and when I see a bunch of people walking around, I feel scared a bit, but not really.
I mean, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say London is safe anymore. I feel like you said lately, there's been so much like crazy stuff, stabbings and whatnot. But the UK as a whole, like you're talking about Scotland, Wales, and the other parts of the UK, I feel like they're much more safe. So much more safer and quieter when I've been.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But to be fair, if I compare Hong Kong to UK, it's probably at the same level, I would say.
Is it dangerous there?
It's not dangerous. It's in Hong Kong. It's safe as like it's completely safe.
Yeah.
It's calm. I never witnessed any crime on the street, on the news. I rarely see any bad things going on. So
I mean, in Jordan, the problem is that you can just pay a police officer and you get away with whatever thing you've done wrong. I remember one time my dad was caught speeding, and then turns out the police officer was his cousin, so he just let us off. So
fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think that would happen in the UK. So I'd say
it's safe if you're rich. It's dangerous if you're poor, isn't it?
Yeah. It's interesting. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Easy for me.
Well, I'll say because UK is just so more developed. Like, yeah, it's just if I in Hong Kong, if I want to do media stuff, there's no chance. There's no chance that maybe not no chance, but it's gonna be really tough. Yeah.
Is there like a lot of like? Do you feel like there's a lot of competition? Like all of the students are really good.
Yeah. And there's like not really like really good, but the opportunity is so slight. Like me in 1,000 people, only one person make it.
Really?
Yeah, probably.
That's
Because like just for university as well. In Hong Kong, there's like 8 university,
only.
like big university, like people would like to go to,
Oh, okay.
and I heard people graduating from high school, it's been tough. Like they look at the result, yeah. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, they have to just whatever, yeah.
That's not for me.
Tough.
I think I strongly agree because, like, for example, the last 2 years, what the experiences that I've gotten just at being at the academy and whatnot, going to different companies and making connections and networking.
Yeah.
Some people in Jordan, they wouldn't get to do that their whole life. Like they go
true.
to uni, they do a master's degree, and they still don't have that opportunity. So the fact is that here is much, much more accessible. That's why it's actually great to be here for work. I feel like it's very good. Yeah. Disagree.
I don't know, you know. I'll stay in the middle. I'll stay.
You stay in the middle.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
Because while watching the TV, I expected it's like London it's like London in the old days. So I expect it's just raining every day.
Yeah.
People dressing like, you know, the Queen and stuff, and everyone just drinking tea and yeah.
For me, it's the exact same thing. That's why I disagree because before I came to the UK, I've never even seen it on the map. Like I hadn't even known where it was in the map. I just knew London was in Europe, and like I'd see movies like the Christmas movies that show you London and the Big Ben, and I was like, that is the UK, that is the whole island. And like you said, that it would be raining every day. We used to call it the city of fog because in the movies it's always grey and like raining. But then when we came here, it wasn't like that at all. Like in last summer, it was so hot, and it was even hotter than it was in Jordan. And I was like, that is not what I expect from London. So it was a very big culture shock for me. I feel like it was a whole different environment.
Maybe because like my brother come here to study before I came.
Oh, really?
Before I moved here.
Yeah.
So I kind of have an expectation. I kind of know what's it like, and even though on like the news, I still in Hong Kong. There's a lot of news about just around the world. So I kind of expected, but I still get shocked by the weather.
Would you say it was below your expectation or above? Like, were you happier than you thought you would be?
You know, I can't lie. I don't know. It's just kind of neutral.
Yeah.
I don't really have like, I'm gassed that it's different, or like, I'm gassed that it's not different. I'm kind of at the middle, you know. That's what
for me, I was much happier. In a good way. That's why I disagree.
Yeah, you know what? I'll put it in disagree.
Yeah. But in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Because it's so much more happier.
Yeah,
I got friends in that. Because I thought, when I moved to the UK, my English was bad. So I thought I won't make any friends. I'll just sit at the corner myself.
Nah.
But like,
it's not like that, which is good.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Fantastic. I'd say agree.
Oh, I'll disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, maybe because I watch a lot of YouTube,
Okay.
So I kind of heard a lot of it a bit, and even though if I don't know, I heard it once, I search it up, and on the Open Dictionary, I can find it like what it means and that.
So it
wasn't that hard. Yeah.
I would say different actually, because when I came, the only YouTube that I watched was either like American YouTubers, and the only English YouTuber that I remember even watching was this Minecraft guy called Stampy Longhead. He doesn't make videos anymore. Do you know Stampy?
No.
Yeah, I used to love him, and he used to talk in this really squeaky voice, and I was like, okay, so that's how they speak in England.
Right, yeah.
So when I came, the English that I used was the way Stampy Longhead spoke, and I got laughed at. It wasn't the way that you're meant to speak at all. And then I was like, okay, they speak differently in London. because I lived in London, and then 6 months into being here, we actually moved to Nottingham, and then in Nottingham they speak a totally, not totally different, but it's a different accent, right? And so then I was like, oh my god, I have to speak their way now, and I have to get used to that. And then we didn't stay in Nottingham for long. We went to Manchester for a little bit because that's where my dad's friends were, because we still didn't have a house when we first came to the UK. We didn't have anywhere to stay, so we were staying with my dad's friend. So my dad's friend lived in Manchester. So then I was like, oh my god, now I have to speak how they speak in Manchester. And it was like I feel like every half an hour you drive, they have a different accent, and it's there's so much to understand. So it wasn't easy, and it's still not easy. I'm learning something new every single year.
Maybe because like when I moved to UK, I live in Luton.
Oh my god, Luton.
I stay in Luton first. So everyone don't really speak good English there, because there's a lot of Asian people there. So in the school, basically everyone speaking their accent. So I can't pick up. I don't have to speak in English, because like everyone just speak different.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they speak in Luton, anyways. But.
It's a mixture of everything.
Yeah.
And then I moved to St Auburn, which is this near Watford, and they speak. I would say English, because like they're all like English people.
Outside
they're
of
all
London.
White. And it's quite easy to pick up and understand. So I just slowly build up and start watching YouTube more and more, like more English YouTube more. So when I moved to London, I'm not surprised at all with like the slang.
With the slang they use. No, it took too long. It took too long.
What would you say was the hardest slang we used on set?
Ooh, slang.
Slang, I'd say probably Birmingham. I don't know if you know how people speak when they're from Birmingham, but it just sounds like a different language to me. Like my brother-in-law is Scottish, and I understand how he speaks better than people from Birmingham. And Birmingham is from the same country as England, so it's a really annoying accent. It's like a mix of, if you get all the north of the country accents and you put them in a blender, and then you get Birmingham, and it's just like so tough. Like, good luck if you ever go to Birmingham.
Fair enough. I'll say like just every slang from north. It's a different language, I'll say. They didn't speak English.
It's so weird. Like you go to the Midlands and it's just so all of them just.
Everything up north.
It's not good, is it?
It's like they don't speak English. It's not the same thing. Like,
I'm not sure anyone from north of the country is going to be happy when they see this, but hey, it's not our fault. We live in London.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I disagree.
How's it portrayed in your?
I'll say, in Hong Kong, every outside country like America, UK kind of get presented the same way. It's just full of white people. Well, to be fair, like I thought there would be way more white people in UK, but it isn't actually. It's quite diverse. It's quite a mix of everything.
It's true. I was going to say the same thing. Like in the news as well, when they tend to talk about the UK, it's not what you see here. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like everyone has this perception that the UK is still an empire and it's like, you know, the greatest country in the world. But that's only inside here. As soon as you go out, as soon as you go to a different country, it's a total different opposite. And I feel like, especially recently, the world media has started to look down on the UK. So something needs to change there, but who knows? That's a tough one, because the last holiday I went to at my home country was really good.
I'll say... I'm not sure, like, between agree or strongly agree. You know what, I would put strongly agree.
You strongly agree?
Yeah.
Why do you strongly agree?
While I was in Hong Kong, life was tough. Like, in school, it's a long day. I literally I'm the bottom of the bottom in school, and when I move here, everything turns up. Like I'm starting a bit better. Of course, like not, I didn't go well all the way, but I'm getting a bit better. And even in maths, when I was in Hong Kong, I was literally dead last. When I'm here, I'm literally at the top. It's so gas, like you don't know that feeling when you was literally, people laugh on you, yeah? And suddenly you just get preyed on. Like people are like, yo, he's sick in maths. How he do that? Yeah, it's a different thing.
It's interesting. Like for me as well, I'd never expect it, but I was away for the holidays, and then on like the last day, I was supposed to fly back to London, and I was like, "That's it. I'm excited. I'm flying back to London.
Yeah.
That's where my home is, right?"
Yeah.
The flight gets cancelled, and I was so pissed because I became homesick. That's what I'm talking about. I got to a point where I wasn't happy where I was, even though I was in the sunshine, I was on a holiday, whatever. My flight just got cancelled, and all I wanted was my bed in London. I wanted to be where I am as happier the most, like with my friends, with the environment I enjoy being in. So if it gets to the point where I'm getting homesick, I would definitely say that I'm happier here than anywhere else. So yeah.
Fair enough.
Would you say that there's something that you miss from your home country that you can't get in?
Oh yeah, loads. I'd say sweets. Like sweets for me is there's a lot of sweets that we don't have here because of Jamie Oliver. He made like regulations on sugar and Cocoa Pops and all of that sort of stuff. So whenever I go back to my home country, it's just that there's no rules on the sugar, so you can eat whatever you want, and like you can have portions that are bigger than the size of the table. So that's something I definitely miss.
I actually don't know about the sugar thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I never know about it.
Yeah, you'll notice it. You'll notice it eventually.
Yeah.
Anything you miss?
Well, I'll say food, 100%, because like in Hong Kong we got like Chinese, Japanese, everything is in the top tier. Like literally you can get every food in the world and it's top tier. And in here, it's just different.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to take you some places, man. Then you
Nah.
You haven't been to Camden Town?
Nah.
Oh, that's it.
No, there is restaurant here.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's just not in the same tier,
Fair
I'll
enough.
say.
Fair enough.
Like, in Hong Kong, I can have like seafood. It literally like next to the ocean, so we can get like seafood every day. It's a bit expensive, but it's nice.
Yeah,
You can't really
fair
do that here.
At least we both miss the food, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to agree with that. I got nothing behind, I'll say. No,
You wouldn't ever move back to Hong Kong?
not in 100 billion years. No.
You see the rest of your life here?
Well, I don't think that's the point of me going back to Hong Kong. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I think the exact same thing. Like, for example, and this is the closest point that I felt the UK was like home to me, specifically England, was in the 2020 Euros, even though it was in 2021. Got delayed because of COVID, blah, blah, blah. 2020 Euros, England got to the final and they were playing against Italy. This is the football.
Yeah.
And it was 1-1. And it got to the penalties and England lost in the penalties.
Yeah.
And I basically nearly cried. And for me, even though I am not English by blood, I haven't lived here that long, I don't have any English relatives, but I had been here so long as well though, and I had just experienced the good and the bad that I've become so emotionally attached to the point where it is like home, where I was so upset that England lost, you know what I mean? That I was rooting for England so strongly because that's where I feel like I belong. Now, I don't know, maybe if I get a work experience opportunity somewhere in the world, I might go for it. But this will always be home for me as well.
I feel that as well. Well, to be fair, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's the exact same thing I was going to say. Yeah.
Guess we both agreed.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe and comment down below maybe, I don't know. And follow our social media. Yeah, let's go.